Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Donna here, and welcome to Friday Craft Day. Well, it's a busy day today, but I did want to get in and do a couple of little projects with you. Tomorrow is the Christmas party we're having here, so there's lots of little things to do, but I wanted to show you a couple of bows. And I think, everybody this time of year is showing bows and how to make them, but I have a couple of things I thought might be fun to try. The first bow I'm going to make, I don't think I've ever made one like it before, and I don't think I've ever seen one made like it before. I saw it made on a site called, I believe it was called Dave's Wreath and Things. And this is a very, very, very simple bow that anybody can make. And I thought it came out really kind of cute. So, and I guess you could make it as big as you'd like. I'm going to show you how to do it two ways. One with a ribbon that doesn't have to be twisted, that there's no wrong or right side, and then one with a ribbon that does. And then the second bow, I thought we'd do something a little bit different, like a spring colored bow. And I'll save it for one of the projects I make in the spring, and we'll have it all ready. And I'm just going to show you that you don't have to use just ribbon to make a bow. You can put other things in your bow and make it very pretty. So let me put the camera up above and we'll get busy making a couple of bows. One different and one for spring. Be back in just a minute. Okay, this first bow I'm going to make, I'm going to use this Holmes & Moore Classic Collection. This is a wired ribbon. I'm not sure where it came from. It's not too heavily wired. And I'm going to start by cutting a tail. And I think we'll make the tail about, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So that would give me 6-inch tails. Okay, and I'm just going to dovetail the bottom of it. Okay, so here's our tail, and we're going to put it aside. Now I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm just going to undo a little bit of it here. It makes it easier to work with. I'm going to lay it down flat, and I'm going to bring this piece in, fold it in, right? Now I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to fold it in. And they're overlapping each other a bit. So now I'm going to take this first side, and here's the end of it. Here's my end of my ribbon. And I'm going to put my finger there so that I'm going to be one finger bigger. And I'm going to come in. I'm going to go over the other side, and I'm going to put my finger there, so I'll be one finger bigger, and I'm going to come in. And I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going over, I'm going to put my finger here, so I'm one finger bigger, and I'm going over. And on this side, one finger bigger. Which one? Whatever finger I want to use here. And I'm going over. And we'll do one more. I'm going to do one finger bigger. And I'm going to go over. And then I'm going to come over here. And I'm going to do one finger bigger. And I'm going to go back. Now, you notice that this is now going to be the bottom of the bow, because this is the widest and they will get narrower as you go up. So let me just cut this off. Now I'm just going to take this middle piece, right in the middle, and I am going to wrap a pipe cleaner around it, and this is the bottom, remember. So I'm going to come around, and I'm just going to give it a good twist All right, now I'm going to take my tail that I made, and I'm going to put that in, pinching it. And giving it a good twist. Now see, that took no special equipment. And the pipe cleaner I'm going to leave because that's going to help me put it on. Now you see in the front, you can see how they graduate. So now we're just going to fluff them up. And you can do as many loops as you want, but with this particular ribbon, it's not wired that firmly. So you don't want to go too many because the loops will be floppy. And I'm just going to flop them around. Now this is an extra piece. I'm just going to trim that down. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. And this is a loop and I didn't open it. Get my finger in here. There we go. How easy is that? Took no special equipment. Took a piece of ribbon, a pipe cleaner, and a pair of scissors. So there you go. And that will look really pretty when we put it on a project. Okay, now you can do the same thing with a ribbon that needs to be twisted. You see, this is a very bright side and this is kind of a little bit faded and the stitching is showing. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut myself a tail. And I'm going to, I fold the two of them together, and then I'm going to fold them both in half together. And that allows me to get the two dovetails at the same time. Okay. Now, I'll do the same thing we did before, but I'm going to start by coming in. Whoops, this is the wrong side. Nope, that's the right side. Okay, you always want the right side, okay, to be down. So I'm going to come in, and I'm going to come in. But now I'm going to pinch it in the middle and twist it. I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Put my finger here, come around, but I'm going to pinch it in the middle and twist it. Okay? Go out here, go around one finger. And sometimes the twists don't like to stay, but they will. Around one finger, come back in the middle, pinch it, and twist it. Now I'm coming out here, I'm going to go around one finger, Get that out there so I can see where I'm at. Going back to the middle. Pinching it together. And twisting. Remember, before you make your loop, you always want your good side to be facing down. Okay, and I'm going to do this one. Back to the middle. Pinch it. And twist it. Good side down. Okay, last one. We'll go this way. Back to the middle. Pinch it. And twist it. And this one. One finger. Back to the middle. Pinch it. And you don't have to twist it. So now, I'm going to cut that off. I am going to pinch the whole thing in the middle. And I'm going to take pipe cleaner. This is the bottom. So I'm going to come around from the top, get to the bottom, and I'm going to give it some really good twists. Okay. Take my tail, add it. Now this is the wrong side, so I want the wrong side here. And there you go. Now this one will probably stand up a little better because the ribbon is much stiffer. These back, and you can maneuver them up or down wherever you'd like them to go, and there you go. Again, when it's added to a pretty project, it's going to be lovely. Very easy, easy peasy. You didn't have to hold on to a lot of ribbon. Alright, I think I'm going to try. Let's see if I bring some down like this and make it more rounded. Like I said, you can maneuver these things pretty well. Yeah, that's good too. Alright, now we're going to switch gears. And I'm going to bring out the bow maker. I see they have a new one out. I maybe have to get that one. And I'm going to start with making a spring bow. But we're not going to use just ribbon. I have this pretty ribbon here. Let me just dovetail the ends. And I think I'll give myself about 12-inch, 13-inch tail. And we're going to just do our regular bow. And I'm going to go out, I'll go out to 6. This is pretty ribbon, isn't it? Another one the same length. Okay, now I'm doing 3 on this side, 2 on this side. So I'm not going to twist this one. We're going to cut it. Let me back you up a little bit. This is bigger, so it's harder to see. Oh, I guess I did 2 and 2. Okay, that's fine. Now I have some of this blue mesh, and I cut, I think, approximately 10-inch pieces, and I'm just going to do a ruffle, like we do ruffles on our wreaths, right up the middle. And I'm going to put one down. All right, now let's see. Let's do some pink. Twist it. And I'm going just a little bit smaller. Twist it. Oh. Now I'm going to add some flowers. And I have one more ribbon I'm going to use, and this is a 1.5 inch. because I don't want to cover up the flowers. And so we're going to go in. Oh, isn't that pretty? Twist it in. Twist it, and I didn't get my twist tie out. I'll have to get it out. I should have put it underneath before I started. Gotta make sure I get under everything. And make sure I get my stems in there. Now let me get that's kind of big. I'll use a gold one. Press it together. I'm going to bring this around the back. Put a pipe cleaner in. And give it a tight. I don't think I'll keep this little piece here. I'm going to roll these. So if you're going to roll them, you don't want to have the dovetail. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is a beautiful bow. Won't that look pretty on a wreath? Let me bring you down to the desk and get a brighter picture of it. Be right back. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? The flowers. So that's my projects for today. If you liked them, please give me a thumbs up. I think this is going to be beautiful on a wreath for spring. And The other ones are nice. You could use them on packages depending on how big they are, or on your tree, or on a wreath. They're just not as elaborate. But how pretty. And it's not just ribbon. It's ribbon and mesh and flowers. So, like I said, if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If this is your first time here and you'd like to come back out and watch me again, just please hit the subscribe button and the bell. You'll be notified when I put a video up. And my next video will be going up on Sunday. And Sunday, we're going to make some date and nut bread. So stop in and see. It's delicious. I've already tried it. So I will see you again on Sunday. And until then, everybody stay safe. And everybody play nice now. Love ya. Bye-bye.